Good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Dreams, Coaching and Tarot, and there goes the cards. I got the lights here in my hands today. This is for our Gemini, and this is March 15th through the middle of April, our love reading. This is looking for love, single or not. If you're looking for love, this is it. You could be in a relationship that doesn't feel fulfilled, so we're looking for that, right? So this is again for our Geminis. I'm going to shuffle a couple more, two more, one more. We cut the deck. Okay, so the current situation, I'm going to do current situation, past influence, present influence, future influence, what you don't see, challenge, what to look for, advice, and the outcome. And this has to do with love, Geminis. So what do we got here? Current situation for our Geminis. Knight of Swords, past influence, Knight of Wands, present influence, Six of Swords. There's some movement going on here. A lot of movement going on here. Future influence, please. Knight of Pentacles. All of a sudden it slows down. You got 3 knights already. So, what do we not see? 8 of Cups. What is our challenge? Judgment. Okay, what do we need to look for? Queen of Swords. Okay, advice is the Moon, and the outcome, please. Tower. We've got Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there is a lot of energy, and with this Page of Wands, it definitely could be a message coming in, and this could be literally about a message. That the reading is, this underlines the reading. Maybe so you've got a message, or you got a text message, or an email, or usually pages are mail or written messages, but it could be a phone message. Something came in, a message came in. And that's what this has to do with. I feel like it was a good message, and that leads me to, it will lead me to your past influence, because you got the Knight of Wands there, but you have the Knight of Swords in your present, and this feels like a lot of energy. Something's moving really quickly and has come in really quickly, and that's where you're at now. You feel like there's just been a whoosh, and whatever this love feeling is came in very quick. I will tell you there's something really changing here, and we'll go through the reading, but this is very much about something coming in really quickly with this energy. It's almost like that, like wow, and that's kind of where you're at in the now. You had a message, but in the past you were like ready for this. You were excited about something. I think it's the message that you were excited about. It brought out this excitement in you, and you're like, yeah, I like this. It's great. But then this happens, because this is the current situation. It's like, whoo, it comes in really fast. And the influences, I feel like this is leading you out of a hard place. So this energy comes in, but because it's fast, there's a little catch there. You've got a lot of movement cards. You've got 3 knights, you've got the 8 of Cups, you've got 6 of Swords, and you have the Tower. That's a lot of movement going on. So, and the Knight's a slower moving one, but I feel like this situation has felt like it took you out of a bad place. I don't feel like this present influence does not feel like you're leaving one. I feel like it's you're going towards a better place. Yes, you are moving towards something that makes you feel better, makes you happier. The future influence is the Knight of Pentacles. So this energy comes in really, really quickly, but then it slows down. So all of a sudden there's this really slow movement, and it kind of has you a little bit, and this happens in the near future. Believe that my readings are very current. I'm not got reading way out. So this is, a couple weeks down the road, you feel like, okay, this is just slowing down, and it's kind of not moving now, and kind of feels slow. But the Knight of Pentacles, it's moving, and he is slow, but he is planting seeds that will last. Like he is paying attention and focused on what he's planting. What you don't see is the Eight of Cups. And I feel like this is you walking out, like going, I don't want to be, I need more, and I need to walk towards what will bring me more. I've left this flame, and now I'm going to move towards something new. This is not an easy card, but you don't see it. It's almost like this whole situation has made you face some truths. And until you see those truths, which I feel like is the advice, is this whole thing is going to be hard, because your challenge is the Judgment. And if that's a challenge, to me that says you're trying to probably manifest something, or you're trying to recreate something from the past. And I think what you're trying to recreate might be this feeling, because this is a really feel-good card. It feels very passionate, very good, and you're trying to get that feeling back. And that's the challenge, is how do I get this feeling back? I really want this feeling. The situation is quick, and it kind of caught me off guard, and I feel like I'm in a better place, and I feel like I've moved to a better place, but now it's slow. And so now I'm not sure if I should walk away or not, and I don't see that piece of it, but you're thinking about it, because I'm struggling with recreating this fast, passionate energy. So that's what I kind of feel like. What to look for is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like, because this is something to look for, she's not necessarily slow by any means, but she is very precise and logical. And I think what to watch for is the logical things. What to watch for is your thought process behind this, and understand it. So I think that's the key to what to watch for, is not just, oh, you got to think about it. Look for how you're thinking about it. Like, watch that, like, see that. Sometimes we need to see how we're processing something and understand how we're processing this. Because if this is the hidden thing, then should you walk away? Because the future's just slow. It doesn't mean nothing's happening, because the Knight is making things happen here. But sometimes it doesn't feel that way. And you're trying to get back to this passion that feels like you don't feel like it's there right this minute. So, which leads us to the advice of the Moon. Now, the Moon to me is to remember things aren't always as they seem. And to me, that's exactly what the advice is. Be careful what you do or don't do, because things aren't always what they seem. So I am going to say this could go two ways, and the Tower is going to shift this no matter which way you look at it. So either because it's slow, it's making you feel like nothing's happening, and this is the reminder that just because it's slow, it doesn't mean that nothing's happening. Things aren't always as they seem. Or I go back to this, that what you don't see is the walking away. And maybe you're hoping, because you're struggling to get this back, you're hoping that this is continuing, but this is what you don't see. There's someone, you or someone is walking away from it. And this is the reminder. Now, with the Tower coming in, and I am going to clarify this Tower card, because I don't like leaving anything with the Tower, but the Tower tells us there's going to be a shift. Okay, so to me personally, when I'm doing a reading with the Tower, it's not always a bad thing. To me, the Tower can be very cleansing, clearing. It can be those, when we are stuck in a situation and fate comes in and shakes us up a little bit. And sometimes it's a scary thing, because we're used to this, and all of a sudden our life has changed. and it's this energy that we're not expecting, and it comes in and we're going, oh, I didn't plan for this, I didn't do that, that kind of thing. So the tower reminds us that this whole thing, there's going to be a shift going on here. So again, it could go two ways. It depends on where you're at. So if you resonate with this, then if you are struggling with recreating this and things are moving slow, but they're moving, then to me this says things will start moving fast again. However, if it's the other way, I feel like it could be, I'm going to use the Black Cat Tarot to clarify the tower. It could be that it's not really happening. So, but again, it goes back to the moon. Make sure that you're seeing things for what they are, not the shadows of the moon, so to speak. And but to watch for how you're feeling about this. And I think that goes directly with the moon too. Like, how are you feeling about this? How are you thinking about this? And is it logical? Does it make sense to you? Whatever you're thinking. Like sometimes when, especially if we're looking for love, sometimes we get caught up in our excitement and our heart and all of those things. And then we and I don't want to be presumptuous, but sometimes we can have fantasies. Let's use the word fantasies. And we're thinking of it in a fantasy way instead of in a realistic way. And that's love, man. That's what's great about love, because we can do that. But the moon's reminding us that, what do you think? But what's really happening here? So the tower and the outcome, what is this tower, this shift in energy for Gemini? Back to the Knight of Swords, Tower, King of Cups. And I feel like that says that there is that energy, and then the moon's on the bottom of the deck, guys. So yeah, let's clarify. The tower means when you have the same card in your clarification, well, there is a change coming. And I think it comes from this chaotic energy of the Knight of Swords that's like makes you go, whoa, to a more loving energy of the King of Cups. So we do have the King of Cups here now, and there's no other cups. So, well, no, we got the Eight of Cups. But I feel like this is leading to, I don't know if this is a person or a relationship. What I think it's leaning towards is you are more able now to go with the flow. Instead of trying to bring back something from the past or relive something or remake, it's saying that this shift is going to allow you to go with the flow. Like, you will be able to be in the situation as it is, not trying to make it into something else. So I hope this resonates with you. If so, please like. Always comment anything. I really do feel like if you want, these readings to, they're collective, so not every reading will resonate with every person, but I do feel like the more I get comments, and again, I don't expect this huge comment or anything like that, but if I see your icon, it does help me connect a little bit, because I do look at those, and there's just a pull to that. So especially since I'm small and I am intending to stay small, I feel like that will give me a better connection to the people that are watching and that will continue to watch. And then as we move forward, you'll have more readings that resonate than that don't, if that makes any sense. It really does. I felt it, and I've been feeling it, but I'm only getting a few comments. So even if it's just that you don't have to use words, you just use an emoticon, just a question mark, I don't care. Just allow me to see. It allows me to see your profile picture, and then there's this connection that happens. I know, but it does. It really does. I didn't believe someone else that said that, but it really does. So take care, Gemini. Have a beautiful day. Remember, this is from March 15th through the middle of April, and I'd love to hear that if this tower is happening, what it means to you.